everybody, and welcome to this week's Cruise Chat. I'm Kathleen Penner, owner of Plenty of Sunshine Travel, and today I'm joined by Tammy, and Tammy is from MSC Cruises, and I'm very excited to meet with Tammy today. This is the first opportunity I've had to meet with you personally. I have met with Patrick once before from MSC, so I have a playlist. Go back and look at that. We did a great brand overview, some other stuff. So by all means, when we're done, go take a peek at that and learn more about MSC. But today we're going to be talking about the future of cruising with MSC and just some exciting things. So I'm just going to turn it over to you.
Perfect. Well, thank you. And it's such a pleasure to join everyone today. Yes, we have many exciting new initiatives underway at MSC. You're going to seeing us much more regularly. And today, I just really want to kind of paint a picture of the exciting new opportunities we have and truly the future of cruising. You will see by the ships I'm touching on today, absolutely spectacular. We can truly make your dream itinerary come true. So I just really want to get you familiar with the vast offerings that we have and the unique MSC difference that you really will see on board. So first, I want to whisk you off to one of our phenomenal ships to give you an overview of what MSC is all about.
Oh, awesome.
That is our beautiful MSC World Europa. That is our first LNG powered ship that set sail just this past December. And as you'll see here today, MSC, we continue to boom, we continue to grow. New ships are constantly evolving continuously and very sustainable. Sustainability is a very large pillar of ours. And again, that was our first LNG plus much more to come. And this map here really just kind of paints a picture of exactly everywhere in the world that we are. We are currently the third largest cruise line in the world.
Yeah.
And we're the only cruise line that has an office here in Canada. So that really speaks volumes as well. And you really notice the difference in the decor and the layout of our ships. Because of course, we have more of a European background, headquarters in Geneva and in Naples, Italy. So you really notice that wow factor. And that video kind of just gave you a little snippet of just the glam. Like we have Swarovski staircases, which are absolutely stunning. We make our own chocolate on board. We make our own cheese on board. We make our own pasta on board. So it's all those little differences that you really notice the difference of MSC. We're outside of the traditional, offerings that you may find with a North American cruise line. Of course, we have many ships that depart out of Florida, Miami, Port Canaveral. We have departures now out of Brooklyn as well. And we have VAST that are located over in Europe also. Of course, we Mediterranean. We have 11 alone in Mediterranean. So this just kind of gives you a little snapshot of everywhere that we are. And we continue to set world records. We actually had 2 world cruises departing simultaneously as well early in the year. So really exciting.
Yeah,
and
I really love that you're departing out of New York as well, because for myself anyway, it's just a 7-hour drive. And you can get there and it's cheaper than flying and you can depend on getting there on time. And it's beautiful. It's a great port to depart from. So I think that's awesome too.
Exactly. There really is a lot of flexibility, and that's something that we're really trying to focus in on. And we really listen to, what our guests, what type of itineraries you're looking for. We really try and cater as best as we possibly can. So share your feedback because we're all ears, and we really want to offer everything that everyone is looking for. And we're seeing that demand, and we're seeing the interest in having the different experience and the offerings of MSC alone. Again, just by the numbers, by 2026, we're going to be up to 23 ships, setting sail and, continue to expand beyond that. So we're currently the third largest. Maybe the next time we're chatting, we'll be the largest.
That's incredible. Wow. And what a great thing, like putting out a new ship almost every year. And that's just fabulous because it's a way that you're knowing that you're going to be there for the long haul, and you're constantly bringing out new itineraries and new ships. And I love the newer ones. They're just so beautifully designed and better for the environment too, right?
Yeah, and like I say, as soon as you step on the ship, you just notice the difference. You notice the difference in feel, and we'll touch on later in my presentation. But the offerings are a little bit more elaborate on board.
Mhm.
You notice the difference in the entertainment. We have world-class entertainers that are flown in for our ships. Just the extensive offerings, whether it's a multi-generational family trip or a small getaway or a couple's getaway, you have our yacht club that's available there also. So something truly for everybody. And that's what I really kind of want to touch on here. This is where you truly get pampered,
Yes.
is our yacht club. And we all know after the last couple of years, we are all in dire need of being pampered.
Yes, please.
So our
Yeah.
yacht club is absolutely stunning. It is
Mhm.
essentially a chic area within the ship, at the bow, and you have the best located cabins, and you have an area reserved exclusively for our yacht club guests, a dedicated restaurant and lounge. You
Mhm.
even have your own butler service 24 hours as well, your 24-hour room service, private outdoor space. And also, when you visit our private island, Ocean Key, in the Bahamas, you also have your own private beach area and lounge there also. So you're truly in the lap of luxury. And I know once you sail with us once on Yacht Club, you will always be back. And our spa, I can easily attest to, the spa is absolutely phenomenal that we have on board.
Mhm.
So yes, come and be pampered with us.
Absolutely.
You will absolutely love it. So
Mhm.
and we always have some great deals on our yacht club as well.
Mhm.
So lots of exciting things to keep in mind.
Yeah, that's great.
So as I touched on, we are very sustainable,
Mhm.
and that is really a large pillar of MSC. And you really see that in a lot of the activities and all the initiatives we take part in. We really care about the waters that we're sailing in, and MSC being a family-owned cruise line as well. Just that the thought is really put into every initiative as well as every ship design as well. And you can really see that just a little. It's got to kind of get scientific here for a little bit.
Oh, I
It
love
just
that.
Yeah, it just really kind of brings to light, because I know there can be some questions about what
Mhm.
exactly we are doing. It's easy to say you have an LNG powered ship, but
Right.
what really is kind of under that umbrella?
Mhm. Mhm.
And this kind of just tells you, and especially, of course, since we sail worldwide, we are going amidst, different bodies of water, and we want to make sure we're not transporting something from one body of water to another. So
Right.
again, there's always a lot of, extensive teams that are involved in the design and what exactly we have on board. So
Mhm.
that kind of just brings things to the forefront. Of
Mhm.
course, a beautiful shot of our World Europa. This is the ship that actually has the longest dry slide in a cruise ship in the world. Here
Ooh.
we have that unique kind of Y shape, and we got
Mhm.
a few that in that video. So not only do you have the outside cabins here, but you also have that beautiful promenade in the center, and you have the balconies that overlook the promenade also. So
Okay. Yeah.
again, it truly is the new future of cruising. With every ship, we have new elaborate offerings, and you really are wowed, because it's just something how these ships are constructed.
Yeah. And I love having a promenade because, after dinner at night, I tend to go for a little walk, sort of walk off some of that delicious food that I've overstuffed myself with. And walking down the promenade is just perfect because it's kind of inside. You don't need to worry about that ocean breeze getting a little bit chilly at night. And there's so much to see on the promenade. And I just love that your ships have them. It's nice when ships do have them because not everyone does. And I love that you guys do. So that's awesome.
Yes, yeah, like
Yeah.
I say, and it's really outside of your traditional, construction and thought process that goes into
Mhm.
design. So, yeah, you'll see. Well, here I'm going to tease you a little bit more and take you out to the waters to experience another beautiful shot. So again, that just kind of helps illustrate the extensive, depths that we really do go to in the preservation of the waters that we are sailing in. And as I teased on, we do have our own private island
Mhm.
off the shores of Bahamas. They're absolutely stunning. This is our Ocean Key. I was lucky enough, I was actually on island last week. Absolute true paradise that you have here.
Mm.
So this essentially was an industrial area prior to our purchasing. And Ocean Key is fairly new. We just opened there in 2019. It is 64 square miles. It is a protected marine reserve. And as you can see in that video as well, the island was completely overhauled.
Mm.
7,500 tons of scrap and metal waste was removed. And we have 50,000 trees, plants, and shrubs that are planted across the island. It truly is an escape. The waters are absolutely stunning, as you can see there. And again, this is our own private island, so it is only our ship, one at a time, that is in port. We have, of course, our restaurants, our bars that are located throughout as well, which are all still on your cruise card system. Also, we have
Mhm.
our fabulous lighthouse here also, that we have laser shows done every evening, and not only kind of shooting across the island, but on the actual base of the lighthouse also. So it truly is magical. Families absolutely get fall in love with it. And
Mhm.
it's just a beautiful spot to escape. 400 coral colonies have relocated here, so many of our guests do like to snorkel off of our shores here. So
Yeah.
that again just kind of brings it full circle, and showing not only is sustainability thought of in the design of our ships, but in our actual destinations as well, and what we really take to.
That's great. I love that. And I really like that you brought it from something that was just a complete literal wasteland to preserving the environment and moving the coral and just all those trees. That's fabulous. I mean, I live out in the country. As you guys know, my subscribers know, I love living sustainably and off the land. And that means a lot to me that you have sort of, revived that area. I think that's just really great.
Yes, yes. So we have a paradise waiting for you. So you need to come
Mhm.
visit us soon, Kathleen.
Absolutely. That would be amazing. Yes.
So here I'm going to paint another nice little picture for you.
What does the future of cruising look like? To answer, we need to ask ourselves questions like, can we do better? Can we power our ships with cleaner fuel? Better for out there and down there. Can our restaurants be greener? What about recycling? Glass, aluminium, plastic? Oh, well, let's keep some plastic. That looks fun. Now, can we turn that water into this water? Or that? Or even this? And put it back clean? What if those were quieter? For them. And them. And do those lights need to be on? Okay, these ones do. Now, here's the big one. Can cruising ever reach zero emissions? We think it can, and we'll keep asking questions until it does. MSC Cruises. Discover the future of cruising.
So much to see and do. And as I touched on, we are a little different than the traditional North American cruise lines. We do tend to focus, a little bit more on those that are really wanting to step outside and experience new areas, new itineraries. Again, that really goes in hand with our European background as well. Just so many unique areas and things to explore. And again, on board, a little bit different entertainment also. We have F1 simulators. We have a Robotron, which is a full-on ride that you get to experience. We have, multiple water slides and much more. So no matter what you're looking for, I know we'll have it. And again, that kind of goes in hand, a little bit more open-minded and exploring new, unique experiences. And we know, especially after the last couple of years, we've been doing, a lot of online learning, homeschooling, and we're really seeing a large uptick in many families coming and joining us with all these unique experiences that we offer. There's extensive learning in addition to the fun that is available also for families as well. So there's a lot of unique aspects that you may not traditionally think of when you are sailing with us. But again, there's so many neat things and great kids clubs on board also. Lots of areas to think about. It all just a matter of what you're looking for, and I know we have a ship that will beautifully cater to anyone. So
yes, and I love the idea in regards to homeschooling, because they had so much learning at home, but you learn so much better exploring and seeing the world. And there's no better place than getting out on a cruise ship and experiencing 5 or 6 different countries within a week to 10 days, and just being immersed in the learning that will stick with their brains so much better than just on paper. And I love that you brought that up, because that's so true.
It really is. There's things, there's certain things you of course can read, but nothing is better than experiencing something.
Mhm.
And those readings really brought to life. And just little things, like last week I was on board and looking down, it was a complete school of dolphins that was following us along the side of the ship. So just beautiful things like
Yeah.
that. And that's what creates the memories, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. That's something that sticks with you for a long time.
It truly is. So
Mhm.
now I'm really going to tease you with some of the excellent itineraries that we have. And again, we do listen to our guest feedback, and we incorporate destinations and concepts that everyone is looking for. Even though if you're the most avid cruiser and you've done a 40, 50 cruises, I know we're going to have an itinerary with some unique spots and unique experiences you have yet to see. So of
Mhm.
course, coming into the Caribbean, we have our 3 ships that will be setting sail this summer. We have our 3 embarkation ports, and of course, many new itineraries. So we have itineraries going to Bermuda and Canada, New England from New York City, again going from that Brooklyn departure that we have, another unique offering.
Mhm.
And we're also going to have some stay and cruise packages as well, and all those stops in our beautiful Ocean Key, our island in the Bahamas as well. So lots of unique areas. So this is just touching on the Caribbean, of course, year round. And then we're heading over to Mediterranean, of course,
Mhm.
with being MSC, a cruise line that originates out of Geneva and Naples in Italy. We own the
Mhm.
Mediterranean. We have so many unique offerings over there, and you'll really see by the extensive details here. We have 7 ships that will be setting sail this summer, up to 15 embarkation ports. Again, another new extensive array of itineraries as well. Of course, a Canadian favorite is always Greece. So we have our beautiful Mykonos, we have our Santorini, and we also have our increased capacity on 7-night to those islands as well.
Mhm.
So again, and what's really popular also is the combination between the stay and cruise program. So you really get the best of both worlds. You can incorporate a land stay pre and post departure as well. So
Mhm.
I know you're very familiar with all the details. So and I know Kathleen will be able to book all your fabulous itineraries for you. So be sure to take advantage. So many great offerings. And we have 6 ships this summer going into the Western Med, up to 21 embarkation ports, and
Mhm.
extensive new itineraries as well. And as we touched on, we have our new ships. We have our MSC World Europa, as well as our Seashore also. So we do have our 10-night, and I know 10-night itineraries, they are really on the uptick also. So it's that beautiful balance between 7 and a 14 night. If you're not able to escape from work for up to 14, we
Mhm.
have that nice little in between also. So just a little idea and kind of bring these to light of the extensive options that we do have for you. And then hopping over to Northern Europe as well, just to bring on the map, we have our 5 ships this summer, 11 embarkation ports. So again,
Mhm.
no matter where you're wanting to depart from, we know Greenland and Iceland cruises are always very popular as well on
Yes.
our beautiful Poesia ship, and you getting up to your 15 nights in the Canary Islands and so forth. So
Mm.
you
Beautiful.
let us know what your dream cruise is, and we'll get it set for you.
Absolutely. That sounds great. Beautiful.
And of course, going over to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, we have some great flying cruise packages here, also 7-night itineraries. And we really have a unique offering actually this year. And we're going to show that to you in an upcoming slide and video as well, which I know is going to be very well received because we're already seeing so much interest and it's exciting. And it really just tells you the caliber and the partnerships that we do have at MSC.
Mhm.
And we also have our world cruises. And of course, after the last few years, again, we're really seeing a lot of interest. There's so much to see and get caught up from all the travels from the last couple of years. Our World Cruise 2024, and you can see the absolutely amazing itinerary that we have waiting, 121 days, 52 ports of call, absolutely amazing, 12 overnights, and you have 34 full day stays. So really get to take in so many unique experiences. Yes, I cannot stress enough the amazing details that goes into the planning of our world cruises, and just the what awaits you, because it really is an experience of a lifetime. And we
Absolutely.
also have opened up the 2025 sailing also, just
Oh,
a
wow.
bit
Oh,
of off
yeah.
the coast.
And that's something, if you guys really want to take a world cruise, you really need to contact me ahead of time and get on the list so that the second it opens, I can nab the right stateroom for you, and also and make sure that you get on, because those world cruises, they're going like hotcakes.
Yes.
It's something that you really need to think about in advance and then be ready to poise. So as soon as it comes out, I can get it booked for you instantly. So make sure you guys reach out to me to get on those world cruises, because they are phenomenal.
They truly are, and exactly to your point, best to get booked as soon as possible,
Mhm.
because even 2025 is already getting very busy, because they truly are unique itineraries.
Hmm.
Well, I'm ready to go.
Absolutely. I think I'll join you. My goodness, that look gorgeous. All those memories you're going to have and all of those places you visit look phenomenal.
Exactly. So even though if 2024 is a little too close, 2025, as we see in that video, beautiful options and a little fewer nights as well. So if you can't do the 121, and again, our MSC Yoribia debuts next month. So our newest sailing, and just to outline the extensive detail that really does go into each of our ships, named after the ancient goddess Yoribia as well. So it really brings that a bit of the history and detail into a lot of our ships. So yet another LNG powered ship also. So again, this is just our newest one, and stay tuned for the many to come as well. And also a little teaser here of another fabulous offering. Our Yaribia, our 8-day, 7-night, departing on Saturdays for next month also. So, I know, Kathleen, you'll get all your clients beautifully set up on all of our ships, because it truly is something to be experienced. And yeah, so it's just
Yes.
so many memories are made on board. They
Oh,
truly.
absolutely. Yeah, you can't beat those. It's just incredible. And you come back and you're so revived, and you're just, you have this new perspective when you're up in some of those northern areas. That's just the clean air, the crisp. It's so wonderful to go to Norway and
Yeah,
Iceland as well. Those are huge sellers, and those are great. And for a
yeah.
good reason, because they're perfect.
And this is just, again, another, I could easily keep you for days outlining all the extensive itineraries that we have, but just another nice little snapshot here. Our World America for the 7 or 14 night in April to October. I'm going into next year as well, departing out of Miami. So again, you really get a great extensive offering no matter where you're wishing to travel. I know we will be able to get you there. And your days at sea are never boring. Of course, you know, we have zip lining. There's so much to see and do. And here's another nice little teaser. So as I touched on earlier, we have that exciting new offering in Dubai. We are the official partner with F1 Racing, and we are parking our MSC Virtuosa at the port, and you have your cabin included with transfers over to the F1 racetrack. You have, yes, absolutely phenomenal
Amazing.
offerings there. So you can have your, paddock passes included, so many details. So if you are an avid race car fan, we have the perfect itinerary and package set up for you. So be sure to take advantage. That is in this December. And of course, we also have, extensive excursion offerings. We have our drink packages as well, and varying details. And of course, Kathleen will be able to get you all set up with those, the spa services. And by arranging in advance prior to your departure, Kathleen will be able to confirm some discounted rates for you as well. So it ensures that your space is confirmed on board, and you also save a little bit that you can save for your shopping when you're off ship. So
Yes,
it really is
yes,
a
absolutely.
win. Yeah.
Yes. That and also some great additional perks by being a part of Virtuoso as well. So I mean, it's just incredible to be able to book through an advisor and get all those special things for you.
Exactly. And just to kind of give a nice little overview, again, there's just so much to see and do on board. If you're possibly new to cruising, no, we have so much to keep everyone in your party busy and entertained. We have bowling alleys, casinos. We even have bumper cars on some of our ships as well. We have that Robotron ride in the bottom left there. So it truly is like an amusement park type ride. Again, it's just spectacular. These are on ship. And again, being a little bit more elevated of a cruise line, you really notice that in the entertainment that we have on board and just the offerings. Our entertainment is, we always receive raving reviews, everything from more Cirque du Soleil to we even have some opera shows as well. So something for every type of taste.
Nice.
And of course, we have extensive water parks for the little ones and right up to the adults as well that have a lot of fun at our water parks on board. So, and of course, I know you'll be able to provide your clients with all the details of each one of our ships because each ship does have their own offerings. And I know you'll be pleasantly surprised. And again, our F1 simulator we even have also. So just to kind of paint a picture, a nice little aerial of everything that we do have on board. And again, you have those fabulous packages for the F1 details. So be sure to take full advantage. No matter what type of area, how elaborate you're wishing to go, just with the cabin only, we can get you all set up. So we're really about experiences. And that really stems from the European background because that really is, very large what you experience in the Europe area. And of course, for those that are just getting better acquainted with the vast offerings of MSC, if you do happen to travel and do have a certain status with another cruise line, we would love to match that for you and host you in coming to experience the MSC brand. So Kathleen will be able to assist you with the status match and come and experience the MSC difference. And I know you truly will see. Just share with us some of the details of your card of the specific status with the other line, and we'll be able to match to the equivalent of ours on board. So it really is a win-win, and you get to experience a new product as well.
Fabulous.
And also, when you are on board, we do have a team that is there that will assist Kathleen in solidifying all the details for your future cruise on board with us. So they will get everything all set up, and by confirming your cruise on board, you not only get an excellent rate already confirmed, you also get some additional little extras. You get your Voyageurs Club points. You have some flexibility as well as onboard ship credit. And Kathleen will be able to manage all the details of these bookings as well. So you really are tailored throughout the entire process, and you get those fabulous little extras. So it truly is an excellent option for you. So remember that future cruise program, we do have the teams on board that will assist yourself and Kathleen with getting the best possible deal for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope I was able to share a little bit of the vast offerings of MSC. Of course, again, I can easily keep you for hours. We have so many itineraries and so many things to see and do, but we truly look forward to having everyone on board and seeing the MSC difference. More ships, we continue to grow, and you'll see us quite often, I believe.
Absolutely. When I'm out cruising, you always see MSC cruises pretty much at all the ports. There's one MSC cruise going to be there with all the other ships. It's just because you've got so many of them, and there's so many different ports and varieties to see. And like you said, there's something for everyone. From the racing to the homeschooling, like straight across the board, everything. It's quite amazing, the offerings that you have. And I thank you for putting all that together. That took a lot of time. That was fabulous to share your brand with us. So thank you for coming. And I hope that everybody enjoyed this week's video as well. Please remember, you can reach out to me anytime, info@plentyofsunshinetravel.com. But I will see you guys next week. And I hope you all have a great week. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this week's cruise chat with Tammy from MSC Cruises. It was really neat to see some of the partnerships that they have with the F1 racing and all of the things that they have on board. They are absolutely stunning, with entertainment galore, bumper cars, dry slides, all kinds of incredible things that they have. And I just really, really enjoy cruising with them. And I'd love to be able to share some of these cruises with you guys. So I'm glad that you were able to watch. If you're listening to this on our Cruising the Waves podcast, thank you so much. If you want to see some of the images or the videos that she shared, come on over to our YouTube channel, Plenty of Sunshine Travel on YouTube. If you're listening to this on the go, thank you so much. And if you're watching this and you'd like to be able to listen to it on the go, check out our podcast at Cruising the Waves Podcast, and you'll be able to download some of our episodes, and it's all on all the favorite channels of yours. Next week, I'm going to be meeting with Cork Expeditions, and we are going to be going over their Greenland itineraries. They have some spectacular programs in Greenland, including, I believe it's their camping. You can camp for one night, and it is just, oh my goodness, I can't wait to meet with Cara. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you've subscribed to our channel, and I will see you next week. Have a great week, everybody. Goodbye.